Morning, guys. It's old pal Brian. So let's see if I have any damage to the beeve. Because she took a dunk yesterday. First time I actually ever rolled it over or had any type of incident with it. And this will let us know if we got blue smoke rolling out. I just carry them home and dry them out for 24 hours and see how they do. Well, I hear the ESC giving us the thumbs up, so must be all right. Find out in a minute. Out here before sun up. Tried to get out here when it was a little darker, damn it, but I just couldn't get down here quick enough. Pup's ears are bugging her. She gets ear, now I wouldn't call them necessarily infections, but she gets ear annoyances. Perturbances, pretty easy, so what I did with her was carry her cute little self back to his house. And leave her there. Huh. My Mobius cam. Morning, guys. Your old pal Brian. Taking the beeve up for a fly. I rolled it over yesterday and a little bit of wind. So we're
12.1 volts.
See how she behaves. Coming out.
Throttle active.
Taking off.
Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up.
Well, congratulations on Into the Tube Deep on his maiden with his Tundi, new Tundi, those
11.5 volts.
the Schwarza, or whatever it is, the Schitza. Makes me happy. Makes me happy when other people are happy.
11.2 volts.
It really does. Yeah, you got basically two type of person: those who are happy for other people, and those who are just insanely jealous. We'll fly by here. I got to paint the bottom of this thing. The
11.3 volts.
water has just caused it to simply erode off. What is interesting is the pinstriping came off yesterday. It had been hanging on by a thread.
11.4 volts.
And I took good old Elmer's glue and let the surface water that was on there just tack it back on. I think I'm in. I believe I'm in.
11.4 volts.
Yeah, let's do a takeoff and landing out there. Take the landing. What am I in?
Middle rates. High rates.
I was in high rates.
Flaps down.
Taking off.
11.5 volts. Flaps down. Flaps half. Flaps up.
Now, Into the Tube Deep's radio is constantly chattering about something. And, you know, the old guys out at the club,
11.2 volts.
they bitch. They're like, yeah, you know, if I wanted a woman bitching at me, I'd have stayed at home and not come out to the club. And I'm like, well, all I'm doing is having her call out battery voltage. So, you know, or calling out flaps, because I have in fact let my airplane get away from me.
11.2 volts.
And wasn't aware, other than it flying oddly, that I was at half flap. Some dude is doing a night fly out at our club the last Tuesday of every month or some shit like that.
Volts.
Something to think about. I need to wire my slow stick up and go out there and see if I'm capable of flying at night. I don't know that I necessarily am. Carried
11.1 volts.
an old school single charger out here. Gonna perhaps see if I can charge a battery while I'm out here, and put the wrong damn connector on it, shockingly. Yet annoyingly.
11.1 volts.
They give me a 110 volt outlet built in the truck. I'd like to see it, how many amps it gives me. It's just as well. I could fly out here 8 packs, and I'm studying for a ham test. Every time I take
10.9 volts.
every time I take the practice test, though, I'm getting it. So missing 1 or 2, I'll take that as long as I pass.
Volts.
She'll be calling out that I'm low battery in a second. I think the next one's going to be the steerman on floats. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and put the little screws back in.
10.8 volts.
If that don't work, I'm pulling them effing little floats off and storing them, and getting some wheels for it. Lovely beaver.
10.8 volts.
Here my neighbor must be up, the guy that lets me drive through his yard, because the dogs are raising hell. There she is. Isn't that pretty? Hopefully it's in view.
10.9 volts.
Getting out of the gas here a little bit for a little longer flight. Well, Fergie, hope you're doing something fun over the weekend. This is my last weekend off of FMLA sick leave.
10.8 volts.
My Monday starts late, so I might slip out to the flying club and fly my Super Fortress for the first time.
10.9 volts.
Just stretching out the flight, no gas. Should be ashamed.
Volts.
My Mobius cam is acting a wee bit wonky. I'll have to check out what's wrong there. Card probably needs to be formatted.
10.8 volts.
Which is about time. Yeah, I use something akin to Corrosion X. It's called, I think it's called the pink stuff.
Low battery, 10.6 volts.
There we go. Let's carry her out to land right to left, because I love right to left.
Low battery.
Landing!
10.8 volts.
And they say the trick is to do it right in front of you. I'll take it. Go for the walk. Alright boys, that was my beaver. See ya. Timby fly number 1. Uh-oh. Man, let's see if I can do this.
Welcome to OpenTX. Switch warning. Oops, high rates.
It's dead calm out here, and that's good, both good and bad. Taking off. Yeah, I'm afraid that those floats are probably going to have to come off. Yeah. I think he meant well. So we're going to hand launch it. If it knocks the floats off, who gives a shit, because I think they're going to have to come off. I don't know how to hand launch the thing. Poof! Yeah, those are going to have to come off, no matter how this story goes. Too heavy. Okay, let's not tear up the little plane, and I'll surgically remove them and buy a set of wheels for this. And that, kids, is the end of that. Well, it occurred to me that there's no dainty way to pull the wheels or the gear off of this thing, so I just pull it off. I have enough room here, I think, to fly. So let's make this happen. I'm gonna have to do insta trim probably pretty quick, because who knows what the balance is. Taking off. Little joker flies nicely without all that extra weight. Not fucking up the batteries. A little nose heavy, but we'll correct that. By we, I mean me.
3 minutes.
Let's see how that looks. The Hasbro's amazing new Insta trim. I was hoping I'd have another water plane, but it appears not. Oops. Yeah, I'll go home and order gear for it. And kind of close up whatever work I did on it. Yeah, I guess that the float thing was an afterthought. I'm gonna have to look and see, kind of get an idea what those were on for fun.
Well, 2 minutes.
Flies like a wonderful airplane. Okay, so I don't know how much battery I have left in this thing, the new battery, but I just got through testing one and then tossed it, so. Love my left-hand turns. If we can keep her out of the trees, that'd be nice. Yeah, the only reason I was getting it up, so to speak, last time is because it has it had a little headwind.
One minute.
Alrighty, that means it's time to land. Landing. Maybe. So light. So very light. Man, if I lived out here on this beach, you'd never hardly see me anywhere but the grocery store. That was pretty cool. That was fun. Yeah. I'll pull all that stuff out of there and clean it up. And we'll call that it. That worked. Alright, see you on the next flight.